All right, welcome to the channel, everybody. If you haven't noticed, Empyrion Galactic Survival happens to be a game I have grown to really appreciate for its attention to detail and the entire scope of it, done by such a rather small team with a small budget. Well, if you haven't heard the news, I know Spange has done a video on this already. There is a new DLC coming out February 6th, Dark Faction. Something that I'm very excited about. We will be bringing the Wrecking Crew on our adventures into this new Dark Faction DLC, and we're going to explore it, and you guys can hitch along for the ride or pick it up yourself. If you're unsure about it, feel free to stop by, check us out. We'll be playing it for sure, and that's considering Nightingale is coming out soon. We'll be doing that as well, but I wanted to take a look here at the trailer, so let's take a look at this real quick. So here we are. I kind of like how that they did this. They're only giving us 24 seconds of this new expansion pack or DLC they come out with. It adds a lot of mystery, and you don't really see this anymore. Normally, you'll see like AAA games. They'll show a trailer and then they'll wait like 6 months or a year before they release anything at all. I'm not a big fan of that. If you're getting close to releasing it, if your product is almost ready to launch, yeah, give us a trailer. Show us what you got. Now, this is a long time coming. I'm surprised they haven't done a DLC before. But that being said, let's go take a look at this article. So right here we got Funcom partners to publish multiplayer space sandbox Empyrion in its first expansion. So it seems that they have partnered with Eleon Games. Now, I know a lot of folks are very reserved about Funcom, considering their, how should I say this, way they've handled Conan Exiles with all the microtransactions. To say the least. Now, not saying Conan Exiles is a bad game. It's a great game. I've played it here on this channel with the Wrecking Crew. It's a great game. I am very optimistic about this in spite of that. So here it says, the co-op space adventure sim Empyrion got an unexpected ally this week as its developer, Eleon Games. They announced a new partnership with Funcom to help push the game to new heights. Now, Empyrion it's similar to No Man's Sky, very similar, but in my opinion, you get more in depth with it because you can actually create your own ship. It's not like in No Man's Sky where you buy one that's already pre-made or you capture one, whatnot. In Empyrion, you build it yourself, however you want, like Minecraft style, 7 Days to Die. It's similar to both of those. Now, Funcom announced this week that it is contributing funds and publishing assistance with Empyrion, starting with the game's first expansion, Dark Faction, which is set to arrive February 6th. Now, as soon as it's available, I am going to purchase that. We're going to play that with the Wrecking Crew, as I said before. The partnership promises to result in a second unnamed game in the Empyrion franchise. Now, this has me intrigued. A second unnamed game, which means it's not Empyrion, but it's within the franchise, which leads me to believe Funcom and Empyrion are going to work together, and they're going to create a new space survival game, probably a sequel to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I would assume they would take a lot of the mechanics and NPC mechanics that you see that's really good in Conan Exiles, and bring that over to Empyrion with the whole vast thousands of systems and planets and procedurally generated POIs. And mind you, it's not like Starfield POIs and planets. These planets you actually can explore. There's no invisible walls in Empyrion. There's no, you can go through the atmosphere in Empyrion. You can fly your ship down to the surface of the planet. You can fly it back up into space. You can fly it to the moon over there. You can fly it to that planet over there. You can fly it, jump to the sun, and then you can go from that system to another system and do the same thing. And not every planet's the same. You have some that are Earth-like planets. You have some that are sand, desert planets, ocean planets, lava planets. You got barren moons, barren planets. You've got high radiation planets where they've had like nuclear fallout, and you'll see like damaged cities and stuff. All the stuff that you think would have been in Starfield or could have been in Starfield, could have made it better. This is all in Empyrion already. So I see why Funcom would want to partner with Empyrion, because they've got something that I think is going to be big in the future with this indie game company. And the fact that these two are partnering together, I think if they could pool their resources, like I've said before on Twitter, I believe it was, if you took Space Engineers and Empyrion and they just worked together, they could make a really good space game, because there's some things that you can do in Space Engineers that you can't do in Empyrion. Like when you're flying around the ship, you can get up and walk around. When in Empyrion, you have to stay seated or you get yeeted right out the back of the ship. So Funcom says here, Dark Faction is perfect for both newcomers and veterans of Empyrion alike, offering new mechanics, including improved melee combat. I mean, I would assume they'd be improving some of the NPCs as well with this update. Because they're kind of cheesy, but it still works. I still enjoy it. There's new materials to build with, they say, and mysteries to discover, which comes with the expansion as well. The publisher hinted that it encouraged this partnership because Funcom's work on Dune Awakening, which is another space game but made by Funcom, made it appreciate Empyrion's quality and potential. Empyrion has a lot of potential as it stands right now, even without this. However, with the help of Funcom, I believe they could take this a step further. As a developer and a publisher of open-world survival games, Empyrion has been a favorite among many at Funcom, and we are excited for the opportunity to help Eleon expand this universe. Which, you know, I'm not going to hold too much against Funcom. I know they've got a somewhat checkered past, but I'm curious to see how they go from here. And, you know, if you've got some comments on this, leave it in the comments down below. I'd be happy to converse with the audience on this. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this. So there you have it. I just wanted to talk a little about this. I'm very excited for this. I hope you are too. And we are definitely going to be adding this into the rotation once it releases. And I'm pretty sure it won't be long before Reforged Eden takes this expansion and incorporates that into their version of Empyrion as well. So stay tuned, and we will see you on the next video. Take it easy, everybody. Captain out.